Good morning, guys. So today I installing the six what is it? Eg4 6500 watts from Signature Solar, 48-volt DC, 120-volt AC output, and this is UL listed Eg4 6500 EX 48-volt. So this one is will produce 6000 up to 6500 watts of AC, 120-volt, and the PV solar panel input can go up to 8000 watts. Okay, the PV is right here. They will have two for you. Number one on the right side, and the left side is number two. So 4000 each, 4000 each, up to 500 volt of DC. So make sure that you guys have um what is it, what do they call that, open circuit. Okay, open circuit before you connect it. The total voltage is less than 500 volt or less DC from the panel, otherwise it's pretty bad for your unit. Okay, but when you hook it in, is will drop down the voltage, and the DC will drop down as well, but make sure that you don't pass that. Okay, open circuit, that means the PV have not connected to anything. You add them up together, less than 500 volt, to protect your unit, protect your investment. Don't go over it and then you think when you connect it in it will drop down. That is dangerous and it's pretty bad idea, right? If you need more PV input, you can buy a second unit, but 8000 watts I think is a ton of power. The second unit is another 8000 watts, which is 16,000 watts of PV input. And even if you have a 14,000 watts of PV input, you still very good deal right there. You can even charge your Tesla and home use. And also I want to make a short discussion on this one. The three EV battery, 5 kilowatt each, 15 kilowatts I have right here, and for run one of them, I think it would be okay, ideal, but you want to have a 30 kilowatts if you have a Tesla car or any electric car and home use at the same time. You want to have a 30 kilowatts for the ideal, and the solar panel that you want to have is, for one of this, is at least, listen, 8000 watts. Okay, so 8000 watts, when you actually get it, is only about 6000 to 7000 watts. Okay, right now I have 5000 watts, but I always get about 3500 to 3800. The most ideal sun of the year I will get is 4450 watts out of 5000 watts of the solar panel. So that's a lot of sun, and that is in summer, and it's a cool day. So if it's summer and a lot of sun but it's hot, then your solar panel will drop down further. So you guys have to be really careful about you guys have to calculate how much you guys need for the PV. Mosquito, I hate mosquito. Okay, so before I install anything, I will test any inverter. I will test the continuity. So this one, it just arrived a couple days ago. The continuity on the positive and negative doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, so I don't test that. Let's go to the AC output. Okay, remember on the Crowatt inverter, they have the AC ground line mess up. So I will test the line and neutral. Okay, so line and neutral right here. Okay, no beeping. No beeping in here next to the wire. No beeping. See that? No beeping. Okay, Now go to neutral and ground. They will beep, okay, because this is a first point of contact. Remember electrical code? First point of contact. Okay, it does beep. No, that is something wrong with the screw right there, so I will go in here. Okay, neutral and ground. Neutral and ground. See that? Ground and neutral is a first point of contact. It will beep. Now test the line and the ground. No beeping. See? I squeeze it in there. No beeping. Right? Line and neutral again. No beeping. Squeeze it in there. No beeping. Okay, which is good. Pass. You pass. Now let's test the ohm. Ohm. One 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Okay, so 10 seconds, you still have the ohm, which is still working, right? If it's not no ohm, that means it's dead. You guys remember that? Okay, so if you guys have a dead unit, you need to contact them. Okay, so now I reverse this. Watch the ohm meter. 1001. Wait. So the negative over to the positive is the ohm doesn't go up. Okay. See that? Negative over to positive, the ohm doesn't go up. Right? So you want me to hold 10 seconds? Okay. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. It's the same as 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, right? Scammer calling. I don't know if my video is still running. I think my video is still running. Okay, so now I change over to positive side. How do I turn off the phone so the people will not call during the recording of the video though? Maybe turn on the airplane mode. Oh, hopefully mosquito don't bite me behind my back, my neck. Okay, so I do this again on the same mode. The positive on the positive and the ground. I mean the negative to the negative side. See that right there is touching, and now the number is going up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, right? Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, now let go. That means it's working there, right? So should I test this one on the solar? I mean, yeah, on the solar side as well. Let's bring this over here. Okay, let's do it, right? Okay, so mosquito. Okay, they are behind my back. They're flying around. I think they're all over there. My feet. Yeah, the ohm on the solar not going up. Let's reverse this. And okay, so now I have the positive and negative. On the solar, it doesn't go up either. Let's go over to number 1. Doesn't go up either. Let me pause the video quick. Okay, so there is no ohm on the solar side. Hopefully it will work. I did moving around in there in the square. I did moving around in there with both of my hand, one on each probe, and the ohm doesn't go up, doesn't move at all. I am on the 2020 kilo ohm. Should I move it down and see what happened? Okay, move it down and see what happened. Move to 200 ohm, right? Okay, let's see. No, nothing. Moving down. See, I touching on the bottom there. Touching on the bottom there, on the side wall. On over. Go to PV2, touching on the bottom, moving around, and no ohm there. So hopefully it's working though, because otherwise I have to contact signature again, and it's really insane how long it will take to. Okay, I will move to the next step. Let me put the camera down. Thank you very much. Give me 1 second. Now I want to discuss with you guys about the conductor into the conduit. See this one? This is a 3/4. See, 3/4 conduit. Where does it say? Right here. See, 3/4, 3/4 inches conduit. Now this one will barely fit the 4 gate. So you need to use the 1 inch, okay? And this is number 4 conductor. Let me show you guys how big that this one is. See, this one is number 6 and this is number 4, okay? So number 6 will fit in here easily. Number 4 is insanely tight. I will show you guys in a second. You can use this. This is cheap, fairly cheap. You don't have to buy the one that is $21 or $22, $26 from Amazon. This one, just make sure that you remove the plate. See the plate right there? That plate is too tall with the plier, so it will not cut your wire too deep, and it will get into your copper. Okay, guys? It's like so. So when you cut with the blade, be very careful. You see that is going into the copper, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so this is 4 gate, and this is 6 gate. The one in the right side is 6 gate, and this one is 4 gate. And check this out. The 6 gate will go in easily, right? So I don't have to show you guys that, but check out the 4 gate. Let me see. See that hole? They recommend, not recommend, but the correct word is they suggest it. They suggest to have a, they suggest to have a 4 gate for the 6,500 watts. Okay, so if you calculate 6,500 watts, you divide by 120 volt, right? It will come out about 64 point something amp. And the 4 gate, if you look at on the website Google or Low or department store, you will see that the 4 gate is up to 95 amp. Okay, and this one only 54 point something, right? And the 6 gate is already 75 amp. Okay, 6 gate 75 amp. So why do they suggest you to put in a 4 gate in here? 6 gate is already 45 amp easily. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so this is a 6 gate 75 amp. Okay, guys, you can use the 75 amp. I'm sure of it. Okay, so if you ask any electrician or anybody have a knowledge of electrical, they will say 75 amp and 54 amp capable of, or you can calculate it. The rule of thumb is 80%, right? So 80%, you can only use 80% of the conductor, right? You can only use 80% of the conductor, so which is mean a 20 amp wire. This is 20 amp for your outlet. Okay, 20 amp for your outlet. You only use 80% of that. So 80% of 20 is how much? It's 16, right? 16 amp. 16 amp only. So the 20% of a 75 amp is how much? Here, so I have a calculator, right? Now 75 amp you multiply by 0.2%, right? This is how I know how to calculate it from the top of my mind. So 0.2, that means 20%, so it's come out 15. So 15 you minus 60, 15 you minus 75, that will give you a 60 amp, right? So you have plenty power. I mean, you have plenty space for the electron to flow. But who will use this inverter 6500 watts all the time? All the time. I don't think anybody will draw 6500 watts all the time. That will require you to have a more than 75, more than number 6 gate, right? You see the calculation? If you ask any electrician, they will tell you the calculation is 80%, right? For the electrical flow, just like a freeway, you know, like the congestion and that kind of thing. But you guys can buy the 4 gate, which is 90 or 95 amp, right? So if I use, go back. Okay, just this one is not like a calculator on the phone app. Okay, so 95, let's say 90 amp, right? Let's say 90 amp. I forgot what it say. I think it's 95 or 90 amp. Okay, let's say 90 amp. You multiply by 0.2, which is 20%. That means you get 18. So 18 minus 90, you get 72 amp, right? But you see what I'm saying? You don't actually need 4 gate, because 4 gate is much more expensive. If you want to save money, or if you want to oops, sorry, I suppose to put it this way. Okay, so 90, so 60 amp versus 54 amp, which is plenty, right? But the thing that I try to put it in here, it's not going in, right? So this one coming in and out easily. 6 gate. See, easy, right? And the 4 gate, you will have a really hard time to put it in. It's only going with the plastic, but it doesn't want to go in all the ways in. Okay, you have to work it in somehow. Let me try that without holding the phone. Okay guys, it does go in finally, but it's very tight. Okay, Can you hold the camera? Can you see it? Without the camera, I mean without the flashlight. With the flashlight. Oh, right here. With the flashlight. See? You see that angle? It's really tight. You have to squeeze them in and bend them like this. You know, twist them back and forth, and it will go in. I need to cut. I need to cut a little bit more on the conductor. See, it's going. I think it's fine. I think it's fine on the cut length of the conductor. But this will be fine because you will have to. Oh, what's that? The glue thread. You still have to use the adapter thing. You will have to use the. It's called the cable clan. Okay, so the inverter comes with the cable clan of different size. The small one you can use for the PV cable, and the large size, which is you can use for the I think it's a 2 ohms of the cable when you input in here. But this one they sold to me with the battery when I buy it. I think it's number 4. I think this is number 4. Number 2 gig. Okay guys, so the next step is I install the positive and negative battery cable. I'm using number 13 millimeter torch wrench. Make sure that you guys have the torch wrench measurement thing, okay? Screwdriver. Use the torch wrench screwdriver because it will give you a low torch. This one is only like 5 newton meter, and buy the one that is called a wrenches or something. Does it engineer it from Amazon? Amazon will be cheaper, or you guys can apply a Home Depot credit card and they'll give you a $25 off to buy the $67 or $65 torch screwdriver. Okay, just type in torch screwdriver and it will come out. The yellow is kind of like black and yellow one. So after tax and everything on Home Depot, you will get you will have to only pay for $45 and change. Okay, so instead of $75. Now the reason that you don't buy this from Amazon, the big one, half inch or 3/8 whatever, will the torch is too much. It's 25 newton meter or 27 newton meter. That is way too much. That's the minimum of that device. So buy the screwdriver one. It will get you all the way down to 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.6 newton meter, which is great for the screwdriver on here to screw all of this and screw that and that. Okay, that is 1 newton meter or something, and this one is 1.3 to 1.6 newton meter or 1.2. Just common sense, enough force to apply, but the best is to have the screwdriver newton meter device so you can protect your investment. Well, this one is not that much to replace, but it's really annoying when you broke it and then you have to contact Signature Solar to buy the replacement for this, right? I don't think even Signature Solar have that to replace, because it's not a common sense. Okay, so for now it's only test purpose, so I only use a common sense, just enough tighten, and I will after the test see if it's tight enough. So after the test for 1 day, I will hang it to the wall, and by that time my screwdriver with the measurement will arrive from the purchase from Home Depot or Amazon. Okay, so when I install this just to show you guys for the demo, and on this side I will also put this one in here for the PV. I will use a PV one, and on this side, remember this is a 3/4 inch. I will have to run the conduit for the AC output, and remember guys, you can buy the washer. This is 2-side washer. One bag is like $1.50 or something at Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, so you have to buy one bag, except 2 for you, and then you can put that one. You have to buy that screw as well, and then you have to buy this one as well. It doesn't cost much, but it's protect your investment. This one the plastic washer will protect the wire from damage. That is according to electrical code. This one is already plastic, but look, feel this one is sharp. Okay, and this one is round. It's really round. Okay, or you can use the sander to sand this off, but what a waste of time, right? So when you put it in there and you turn or you squeeze or something around this ring, you don't have to worry that your wires scratch off and is exposed, okay, with socks or something. Okay, so here the almost finished, guys, bear with me. So this is ground. First point of contact is you have to connect with the ground. The first box, you have to connect them together, right? Okay, so this ground will go to the ground rod over there. Right here, the ground rod, that is ground. And on this one, I did connect them to ground. This one, the blue wire is connected together with the ground right there. See, blue and green, and I connect to the box. First contact of the box circuit breaker, you need to have grounded according to the California code, and after that you don't have to. But this one is a first contact already, so you can contact on the box if it's closed, but if it's far away you don't have to, according to the code of the other YouTubers say that too. So and you guys need to find out about more of the code at your state. Okay, so this one I connected correctly. This one is ground, see, green mark, ground, green for ground. And this is hot wire right here, only hot on one side, the other side doesn't have, so I need to wait for the other inverter to come in to have it hot. And this one is the hot wire right there. It will go into the hot. Again, this one just enough tighten, you don't want to over tighten it. Okay, so everything correct, right? Line 1 neutral and ground, line 1 neutral, ground. Ready to fire up? No, what missing? PV. Okay, so that noise is somebody have the car towing. The car just not working or something. So when you guys not working on your electrical wire, remember to have a cap to cap it off. Okay guys, cap to cap it off. Okay, even though I already turned off the breaker, Okay, I already turned off the breaker. I still cap it off. Okay, cap it off, and you even use a tape, electrical tape, to tape it. Make sure you tape it over here, one of the ways over here and back and forth. It's really sticky after you remove it. Okay, so the black side is go to the negative. Black. Come on, focus. See, PV negative, PV positive, right? Negative, positive. Should I check them before I turn it on? I already know it. I already checked it. It's working on the watt inverter before this one. Check my other video. Yeah. Okay. So I already tightened it, just enough force to hold it tight, and then pull it out lightly, and it doesn't come out. Okay, and then you tight it again. Just enough force, don't break it. So one hand tight it and one hand hold this. Okay, guys, to better support. Now, anybody know what this is for? Why do they create a magnetic field? So this one, the wire for the PV, they wound it. They're creating a magnetic field. But what is it? Why? Why do I have? Why? Is better for it? No idea. Please comment below. Okay, so that correctly and this one correctly. Check, double check, check, pull it out, and then tight it again. Just lightly tight it. Okay, so everything correct, right? So this is on video. Now this one have 3 fans, so it will be more noisy than the Crowatt. Crowatt have only 2 fans. Okay, ready to fire up. All of this is turn off, off. Okay, and the solar inverter, the solar panel input is also off. Solar input also off. Okay, now cover this back. Off button, on button, off. Double check. Correct. This is only 120 volt AC. That is neutral. That is hot. Okay, let me. Okay, so the green one neutral right here, neutral, and the black one hot. Okay, no mistake. Okay, let me cover this up and then we can fire it up. See, now is the 50 amp. Now if you use a Crowatt inverter, you only use a 20 amp breaker. Okay, guys, 20 amp breaker like this. Double pole 20 amp breaker for the Crowatt inverter, because Crowatt inverter can only make a maximum of 22 point something amp. 22 amp. Now this one, the standby is about 120 watts. The Crowatt inverter standby is about 70 to 75 watts, right? But then is also have the transformer that sit over here before. The transformer will waste you about 50 watts. Okay, 30 to 50 watts. If it's standby, it will waste about 20 to 30 watts or so, and when you fully use it, it will run about 50 watts to 55 watts. Okay, so now turn this one on. Oh, I don't have the communication cable. This one is for the Crowatt. let me go get the communication for the Eg4. Okay, so the communication for the Eg4 is right here, and right here you plug on the left side. Now if it give you an error 64, which is communication, you can just switch the head. Okay, this end go to this end and this end go to this end, but it should work that way. Okay, now I turn this one on. The moment I turn it on, this one should run. Doesn't run? Okay, let me turn off the flashlight. I've been up since morning. Now you don't hear click, right? You don't hear any click at all. So that means this one is fine. But if you hear click, 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 the moment that you turn it on and it's click, 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 that means something wrong with the inverter, right? Okay, so keep that in mind and pay attention to that. See, I turn on all of them and no click. Okay, guys. So now I will turn this one on. Working. There's a light. Okay, so I will turn it off right away so I can go in the program mode. I don't think I think I passed it. This is PV2. Supposed to do that. Escape. Okay, so going down. 120 USB 120 amp. Whoopsie. You guys just follow the instruction, okay? So I will program it. I will pause the video. Okay, so you have to hold on to the this button right here, enter button, for some second, and it will let you go into the setup, and you go up and down until you see number 5. Until you see number 5, and then you can change to lithium battery if you use the Eg4 battery, lithium battery, or you can leave it at a user. Number 5, see? Eg4 battery, set it at default, and hit enter. Okay, go down. You can change to Eg4 or lithium battery, lithium C, lithium B. What is that? I don't know. Okay, so AGM, flood cell, or you can leave it at a user. I will leave it at user because it will absorb quicker. Okay, that's how I want to do it, and I don't have to worry about the beeping error 61. Okay, the BMS will stop the charging, so you guys don't have to worry about the overcharge or something. Okay, so lithium, if you want communication between them, you can use the Cat5 wire that come with it. And what else did I want to set? I forgot. The beeping noise is number 18. Okay, let me turn on the solar so I don't waste up the time. It will charge. It give me the charge. Okay, so I go to number 18. Enter. I will turn off the beep, the alarm. Okay, so now I press escape, so it will be just fine. So now you see that it's charging, the alarm is off right there, and solar charging, everything is running. It's also have the output as well. See, all of this is output, the loading. Okay, so everything worked well. You see right here as 120 volt as well. And let's check the hertz. Let me check the hertz. $60 Hz. Okay, so I guess I don't know. They already set it, or Signature Solar set it for us. Okay, so the output is 60 Hz and 120 volt before. So that's set. That's done. And now I turn on the power for home use. Now I have power. The light is on. Refrigerator is running. Okay guys, this concludes the video. My solar is on and I have all of the power. This will make sure that you follow the book if you don't understand, and the manual that come with this machine, this device is very small. If you have a good eyes, you can read them. If you don't, you can go online and print it out from signaturesolar.com, and the full manual with the site 0.12 to 13 letter size, so you can watch them. And use the 50 amp breaker, don't use the 60 amp, it's better protection for your device. Or you can use a 60 amp, and this one can run up to 54 amp, 120 volt. Sometimes it will drop down to 19 or 18 volts, so that is fine, don't worry about it. Okay, thank you very much for viewing my video. Please like, subscribe, and check out the link below for the referral and what I use. Oh, I forgot to use the cap for this. No problem. This is only a demo and testing, so I will move this one into the garage later. Thank you very much for viewing my video, guys. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Please like, subscribe. Thanks.